Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start by giving all praise, all honor, all glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching me this truth according to the Bible through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. And a sincere peace and salutation to all you hopeful elect Akim out there pushing his word in all truth and sincerity, doing the work as Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai has created us to do, so he can wake up and seal the elect of the nation of Israel, which consists of you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and you Israelites who are scattered amongst the heathen nations that may look like the heathen nations, but your father's seed line of your lineage goes back to you being a so-called black, Hispanic, or Native American, one of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. Hey, Shalom. It's your brother Halakia from the GMS Denver camp, coming back once again through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, with another lesson. And in this lesson, man, is going to be entitled, The Lord Will Feed Us. You see? And that's what's promised. And we have accounts of our forefathers being fed by Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai in times of trouble, man, in times of famine, in which are fastly approaching. And that's coming because what? That's a form of judgment that Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai is going to unleash on the earth, man. Matter of fact, we're going to start right here. Romans 15:4 says, For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope. So this is why these scriptures were written, man. For us to look back at these different things that have been done, you see, so we can have hope in them. We know and understand, according to prophecy, according to the Most High's will, famine is said to befall the earth in a major, major way. But we have accounts to look back to show us that way. The Most High always fed his servants in time of famine. You see? Matter of fact, let's go to the Apocrypha. Now, why is famine coming, man? Real quick. The scriptures tell you exactly why famine is coming. Let's get Ecclesiastes 39. And we'll start at, you know what? I'm tripping. I want to say Exodus 15. Now, that you know what? That does go with it. Let's get Ecclesiastes chapter 39. And we'll start at 28. It says, There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction they part their force, and appease the wrath of him that made them. Fire and hell and famine, death, all these were created for vengeance. You see that? That's what these spirits of vengeance are created for. As punishments, as judgments. It goes on to say, verse 30, teeth of wild beasts, and scorpions, serpents, and the sword, punishing the wicked to destruction. So that's why famine is about to be unleashed on this earth. It's to punish the wicked. You see? That's what one of the spirits of vengeance that is going to grip the planet Earth. And a lot of people are going to die in this manner, man. But not the servants of Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai, as I'm going to show you in this video. So verse 30 reads, it says what? They shall rejoice in his commandment, and they shall be ready upon earth when need is. And when their time is come, they shall not transgress his word. You see that? That's what's about to happen. Especially here in the land of America, a place where they could never imagine a famine happening. I even had an Edomite told me that one time. I say, people really gonna take it serious when there's no more food going to the stores. And this proud as American Edomite said, what? Oh, that could, you might be right, but that could never happen because this is America. You see? And that's the sentiment of the majority of the people here in the land of America. And that's all because what? They don't understand the will of Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai. Because the Most High tells you multiple times all throughout these scriptures that famine is definitely coming to this place. This is 2 Ezra 15:5. It says, Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. So this is why the Most High is going to unleash the sword, famine, death, and destruction upon the planet Earth, because of the wickedness of the people, the hardiness of their minds, man, thinking that these things can never happen. You see, when the Most High tells you that, let me get that real quick. I think that's second Ezra's. You know what? I think it's second Ezra 16. It is. Yup. Second Ezra 16 and 22, it says what? For many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. You see that? So famine is going to be a major spirit of vengeance unleashed in the earth, where many people on the earth, especially here in the land of America, are going to die from famine, starvation. Starvation in the land of America. Can you imagine that? You see, this is what the Most High is going to bring. But us that serve Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, we don't have to worry about these things, because that's a spirit of vengeance reserved for who? For the wicked, for the ungodly. You see? For those who have no faith in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. This is what's going to come. And like I started off, it says what? The things that are written aforetime are written for our learning, that we through patience and the comfort of the scriptures might have hope. So what are the things that are written aforetime? Well, we go here to 1 Kings chapter 17. We have an example of our forefather Elijah, a servant of the Lord, being fed in the midst of famine. He didn't have to worry about food. He served Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. He didn't have to worry about food. So what about us? We serve Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. We don't have to worry about food either. Because what we're having faith, and we're hoping that the Most High is going to take care of us. That's our faith. That's our hope. That's what we're leaning upon. Now, it ain't nothing wrong with storing a few extra bags of beans or what have you. But at the end of the day, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is going to feed us. He's going to take care of us as he's promised. Why? Because we serve him through his son Yahweh Shai. You see? We don't have to worry about this, man. Because once again, famine is a spirit of vengeance to punish the ungodly, man. To punish the wicked. Now, this is 1 Kings chapter 17, verse 1. Let's show you, man. Let's show you the power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai right here. 1 Kings 17 and 1, it says, And Elijah the Tishbite, who was of the inhabitants of Gilead, said unto Ahab, As Yahweh, God of Israel liveth, before whom I stand, there shall not be dew nor rain these years, but according to my word. And the word of Yahweh came unto him, saying, Get thee hence, and turn thee eastward, and hide thyself by the brook Cherith, that is before Jordan. And it shall be that thou shalt drink of the brook, and I have commanded the ravens to feed thee there. And the thing that was a miracle that the Most High worked on behalf of his servant. You see, a man that was obedient to the Most High's will. Or is that not what we're doing? We're not perfect in the flesh, but in the spirit, we're doing what the Most High says to do. Having faith in Yahweh Shai. We out there pushing his word, making our body a living sacrifice, instant in season and out of season. These are the things that the Most High has commanded us to do through his son Yahweh Shai. Elijah was in that same lot, man, out there doing the work of the Lord. And guess what? The Most High fed him by causing the ravens to bring him meat. Once again, the things that are written aforetime are written for our learning, man. So when it goes down and famine is breaking loose, we can what? We can pull out of that spiritual Rolodex. And well, the Most High fed Elijah during the time of famine. We ain't got nothing to worry about. Let's just keep the faith. And you might have to go 1, 2, 3 days without eating. But guess what? We've been practicing fasting. Have we not? That's a part of our spiritual repertoire. Fasting. Going days without eating sometimes. Just because we what? Are building up our spiritual relationship with Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. You see? Might go on a hard no food, no water fast twice a month, 3 times a month. But we've been practicing these things, man. We're not like these people out here in America who don't even understand the concept of fasting or haven't even fasted any time in their life. Just eating because they want to eat. You see? Never giving their body a break. What do you think is going to happen when there's no food for these people? They're going to lose their fucking minds. And that's why it's going to be so easy for Esau to coerce them into taking that mark of the beast. Because first and foremost, the spirit of the Most High ain't with them. You see, and secondly, they don't know how to go without. They never gave their body a break from all these chemicals they ingest on a daily basis. But we've been doing this. And ultimately, we got faith that the Most High is going to feed us because of the things that are written aforetime. Let's not talk about us in the wilderness coming out of Egypt. Did not the Most High give us manna? And then when we wanted something other than manna, he gave us quail out of nowhere in the desert, man. Those same type of miracles are going to be worked on our behalf here in these last days. Because that's the only way we're going to be able to survive is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah feeding us, man. Just like he did for our righteous forefather Elijah. Now let's keep going. It says what? 1 Kings 17:5, it says, so he went and did according unto the word of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, for he went and dwelt by the brook Cherith, that is before Jordan. And the ravens brought him bread and flesh in the morning, and bread and flesh in the evening, and he drank of the brook. He had breakfast and dinner. And went on an intermittent fast. You see, he had breakfast, then he went on an intermittent fast, then he had dinner. All because what? The Most High commanded it. If we continue on in that faith that the Most High has blessed us with, hey, those same type of miracles are going to be worked on our behalf. While everybody else is starving, the men of the Lord are going to be taken care of. And the Most High constantly reiterates that in the scriptures, and we're going to get it. We're going to show you. You see? Verse 7 says what? And it came to pass after a while that the brook dried up, because there had been no rain in the land. You see that? So Elijah was chilling by that brook until it dried up. But he was fed. He was taken care of because he serves the Lord. You see? Verse 8 goes on to say what? And the word of Yahweh came unto him, saying, arise, get thee to Seraphath, which belongeth to Zidon, and dwell there. Behold, I have commanded a widow woman there to sustain thee. Provision was made. The Most High had this shit set up so cold that when the brook dried up, all right, go over here to Zidon. I got a widow that's going to take care of you. You see? She going to sustain you. And guess what? If it was set up for that way for Elijah, it's set up for that. It's set up the same way for us here in these last days, man. In the harshest time of judgment that the world is about to witness or experience, these things are already been set up and laid out for the men of the Lord, man. We don't have to worry about nothing. But Satan, with his punk ass, Satan comes to try to magnify these worries in your mind when there is nothing to worry about. There is really nothing to worry about, man. Oh man, what if I get there? Whatever. Is not Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah with us just like he was with Elijah? Just like he was with us in the wilderness? Just like he was with King David to get him the showbread? And come on, man. The Most High is going to take care of us. We don't have to be out here like these fucking doomsday preppers, man. Like I said, it ain't nothing wrong with having some extra bags or whatever. But as we go on to read, the Most High can have it. He can flip it like this. Now listen. It says what? Verse 10. So he arose and went to Zarephath. And when he came to the gate of the city, behold, the widow woman was there gathering of sticks. And he called to her and said, fetch me, I pray thee, a little water in a vessel that I may drink. And as she was going to fetch it, he called her and said, bring me, I pray thee, a morsel of bread in thine hand. And she said, as Yahweh thy power liveth, I have not. And that show you she was a believer. She believed in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. So who's the, the Most High can have it set up to where it's a sister somewhere in your state or wherever the fuck you gonna be at, and the Most High leads you through the Spirit to this woman, you see, for her to bless you with some food. Like, bro, the Most High can, look, man. The Most High got it set up. We don't have to worry about nothing, man. It's going to be exactly what Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai has ordained it to be. We just got to have faith, man. Just like Elijah. Just like Elijah had faith. He ain't, oh Lord, what if she ain't there? Or he just went because the Lord told him to. You see, it's the same thing with us. You see? Now it says what? 1 Kings 17:12, and she said, as Yahweh thy power liveth, I have not a cake, but a handful of meal in a barrel, and a little oil in a cruse. And behold, I am gathering 2 sticks, that I may go in and dress it for me and my son, that we may eat it and die. So she was down to her last. She was preparing to make her last meal with her and her son and just perish. That's how harsh the famine was. You see? And these same type of situations are about to play out on an even greater scale here in these last days. You see? Verse 13 says what? And Elijah said unto her, fear not, go and do as thou hast said, but make me therefore a little cake first, and bring it unto me. And after make for thee and for thy son. For thus saith the Lord power Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, the God of Israel, the barrel of meal shall not waste, neither shall the cruse of oil fail, until the day that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai sendeth rain upon the earth. You see that? So look, you can have your little rations put away. And the Most High can have that thing constantly replenished, you see, over the course of the entire famine, where you don't have to worry about nothing. But that only happens if what? If you have been serving the Most High Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai in faith. That's only coming to the servants of the Lord. This is not coming to an unbelieving Israelite. This is not coming to the heathen nations. The only one who's going to have that type of access to be fed in the midst of the greatest famine the world is about to experience are the men of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai and the true believers. That's it. You see? All she had was a little meal. And the Most High, don't worry about it. Feed my man first. And guess what? I got y'all. Verse 15 says what? And she went and did according to the saying of Elijah. And she and he and her house did eat many days. Why? Because the Most High kept replenishing, you see, those rations, man. The Most High continued to increase it. This is why we don't have to worry about nothing. And guess what? Did when Yahweh Shai came on the scene, did he not have that spiritual power? Did not Yahweh Shai have this spiritual power? When he increased the loaves of bread and the fish and fed 5,000 plus? You see that? So it's nothing for the Most High to give us food at any time. You see? It's nothing for the Most High to do that. That's what we got to keep. That's miracles being worked. That's power being worked. For all these guys, ain't no miracles going to happen. Well, guess what? Your ass is going to die here in the famine because how else you going to eat? The only other way you're going to be able to eat is if you go get that mark of the beast. And we definitely not taking that route. We're going to trust in the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. For him to feed us just like he's done our righteous forefathers in the past. You see? It says what? Verse 16, and the barrel of meal wasted not, neither did the cruse of oil fail, according to the word of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, which he spake by Elijah. You see that? That's why the things that are written aforetime are written for our learning. You see, looking back at our past so we can know what to expect in the future, man. Because famine is coming. You see? But many men of the Lord, they wrote these things down to let us know the Most High is not going to allow you to starve. And this is why these things are recorded. For us to go back and take heed to it, read it, and all right, cool. The Most High took care of Elijah because he served him. And let me do the same thing, you see, so the Most High can feed me when there ain't no food to be found out here. Because that time is coming. You see all this going up and down the street to these different restaurants and stores, you see, all freely. That shit is coming to an end, man. That's coming to an end. Let's get Psalms. Let's get a few. Let's get Psalms 30, 37. Yep. This is King David speaking. This is Psalms 37 and 25. It says, I have been young and now am old, yet have I not seen the righteous forsaken, nor his seed begging bread. You see that? The righteous are who? Those who have faith in Yahweh Shai. Why is that? It's because Yahweh Shai is our righteousness. That's who the righteous are. Not righteous because of works according to the law, but righteous through their faith that they have in the only begotten Son of the Most High God, Yahweh. That's what makes us righteous. And those who have true faith in Yahweh Shai will not be forsaken, as our King David has told us here, nor his seed begging bread. So for all you brothers with children, don't worry about your child starving. If you believe in Yahweh Shai, if you're doing what Yahweh Shai commanded you to do, according to the orders that he's received from the Almighty God Yahweh, you got to worry about your seed begging bread. You got to worry about watching your child starve. That's for the niggas in the world, man. Famine is prepared for who? The wicked. That's for the 2/3 niggas. That's for the heathen to watch their children starve. Or to the point to where they're so fucking hungry, they eat their children. That's for them. You see, that's not for the righteous, man. One more time, Psalms 34 and 25, it says, I have been young and now am old, yet have I not seen the righteous forsaken, nor his seed begging bread. Because the Most High is not going to leave you out here to dry. If you have to go a couple of days without eating, oh well, we've been practicing fasting. It's okay. But we know, according to the things recorded in our history, the Most High, he'll feed us. We're doing what he told us to do to the best of our ability. Why would he leave us out here to dry, man, and suffer as the wicked are going to suffer? The Most High is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love that you have showed toward his name, and ministering unto the saints, and do minister. So guess what? You think the Most High going to forget to feed you when all hell breaking loose? No, man. No. Let's get, because it goes so many places. Let's get Isaiah 65. And we'll go right here. Isaiah 60, we'll start at 12. It says what? Isaiah 65 and 12. Therefore will I number you to the sword, and ye shall all bow down to the slaughter. Talking to who? 2/3 of our people. The rebellions of the Israelites, man. They're going to be the ones out here suffering when this judgment comes down. You see, because they refuse to do what? They refuse to turn back. They refuse to repent. They refuse to believe upon Yahweh Shai. So they're going to all bow down to the slaughter. And that's going to come in many various forms of judgment. And one of those forms is what? Famine. You see? It goes on to say, it says what? Because when I called, you did not answer. When I spake, you did not hear, but did choose evil before mine eyes. I'm sorry. You did not hear, but did evil before mine eyes, and did choose that wherein I delighted not. How is the Most High calling out to our people? Through the prophets. Through his men that he set up to teach you his word, as he told you he would do. They didn't want to hear. They didn't want to take heed. They thought they knew what the fuck was going on. They thought they knew how to conduct themselves. God knows my heart. Okay. They didn't want to take the correction from the men of the Lord. Okay. So because you've done that, the Most High is going to bring crazy judgments upon you. And it goes on to say what? Verse 13. 441 call like about Yahweh Shai. It says what? Therefore, thus saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. You hear that? Those who are serving Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai are going to eat. We don't have to worry about famine. We don't have to worry about famine. Once again, we don't have to worry about famine. Yeah, we're going to be in the midst of it. But guess what? Elijah was in the midst of it. In the midst of it, he was taken care of. And he served the Lord. We're going to be in the midst of it, and we're going to be taken care of because we're serving the Lord. Isaiah 65:13. Therefore, thus saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. You see that? The servants of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai are going to be taken care of, man, as the Most High has promised. You see? As the Most High has promised, man. Let's go to Job. I think I went too far. Yup. Job 5:19, it says what? He shall deliver thee in 6 troubles. Yeah, in 7 there shall no evil touch thee. Talking to who? The servants of the Lord. That's who all this applies to. You see, this applies to the godly, those who believe in Yahweh Shai. You see, as the Most High has commanded us to do. This is my beloved son in whom I am well pleased. Hear ye him. So for all you guys talking shit about Yahweh Shai, he's not to be worshipped. He's just a regular Israelite. He's not that special. He's not that important. The only way you have access to eat in these times of judgment is if Yahweh Shai allows you to eat. Is if Yahweh Shai delivers you from that. This is why we say a lot of you dudes are going to be humbled. You see, and because of this mindset that you have toward Yahweh Shai. You see? It goes on to say what? Job 5:20. In famine he shall redeem thee from death, and in war from the power of the sword. You see that? It's all going to be through your faith that you have in Yahweh Shai. You see? Verse 21 says what? Thou shalt be hid from the scourge of the tongue, neither shalt thou be afraid of the destruction when it cometh. At destruction and famine. Salakia. Job 5:22. At destruction and famine thou shalt laugh, neither shalt thou be afraid of the beasts of the field. You see that? When all hell is breaking loose, when people are receiving judgment on the right of you, on the left of you, you see famine is taking hold of people and they haven't eaten, they're withering away right before your eyes. Guess what we're going to be doing? We're going to be laughing. You see, we're going to be rejoicing in that time. Because we're going to have the Spirit of the Lord upon us, man. Lord willing, He allows us to endure. You see that? At destruction and famine thou shalt laugh. We're going to be in a whole different type of spirit, man. Because what? We not going to have no worries in that time. Because we believe in Yahweh Shai. You see that? That belief and that faith in Yahweh Shai allows you to be in that spirit. Doing what the Most High told you to do through Yahweh Shai is going to allow us to be in that spirit. You see? It says what? Neither shall I be afraid of the beasts of the earth, for thou shalt be in league with the stones of the field, and the beasts of the field shall be at peace with thee. Because what? Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is going to have us covered in that time. So we don't have to worry about famine, man. You see that? You see? Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is going to take care of us in these crazy times that we're about to come into. Let's get let me see. Let's go back to the Apocrypha. Let's get 2nd Ezra chapter 2. Right? We'll start at 20. Yup. So this is 2nd Ezra chapter 2. I think I'll wrap it up on this because the point has been made. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 2, verse 27. It says, be not weary, for when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh, others shall weep and be sorrowful. You see that? When the time of trouble, the time of what day is that? The day of the Lord, man. When He's bringing major judgment into the earth. You see that? Others are going to be weeping and be sorrowful. You see? Especially our people, because what? They refuse to take heed to the Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. It says, well, they shall weep and be sorrowful, but thou shalt be merry and have abundance. Why? Because the Most High is going to take care of us. The Most High is going to feed us. We don't have to worry about famine. That's a judgment for the wicked, man. You see, and many people are going to die, especially our people, are going to die in that manner. But we're going to be merry and have abundance. You see that? Verse 28 says, well, the heathen shall envy thee, but they shall not be able to do anything against thee, saith the Lord. My hand shall cover thee, so thy children shall not see evil. Why? The Most High is going to take care of us, man. See, that famine, that spirit of vengeance is for the ungodly. It's not for those who are doing what Yahweh Bashem Yahushua has commanded us to do through his son Yahushua. You see that? So for all you guys out there talking about, oh, ain't no miracles going to be worked. Yeah, you're right. Ain't no miracles going to be worked for you. But for those of the household of faith, many miracles are going to be done on our behalf through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. And he will take care of his men as he's promised to do. You see that? That's what we have faith in. You see, he's did it for our righteous forefathers who served him. And he's going to do it for us. Lord willing we be a part of that number. You see? He's going to do it for us that serve his son Yahushua. You see that? So that's what it is, man. When famine take hold of the earth, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua shall take care of his men, man. As it is written, thus saith Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. So with that, I'm going to end it by giving all praise, all honor, all glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushua, Bahasham Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching me this truth according to the Bible through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushua. And a sincere peace and salutation to all you hopeful Akim out there, pushing his word in all truth and sincerity, doing the work as Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushua has created us to do. With that, I'm going to say Shalom, Wa, Abba, Abba.